these guys.
Hi, I'm Joel McKenzie, here from your Sydney High School yearbook. Keep it up, bud. We're going to take a look at the great students that makes your yearbook good year after year. Here's our first student, Tessa Rose. No, don't look at her. Here we have Kendra Devon, doing hard work on the, Hey, you good? Keep it up. Here we have Lizzie Barr. She's working on the key club page. She's worked a little hard. You need a napkin? I got one. All right, cool. Hey, here we have Olivia Jones working on the...
My fingers are bleeding!
There's a Band-Aid. Here we have our yearbook mom, Logan Schultz. She does the most work on the page.
Get out of my face.
Please, buy a yearbook. Here we have our aide, Allison, and our, maybe not the best student, but her name's Claire, and she does a lot of work on the page. Your laptop's on fire. Now, we've done our part by making this year's yearbook the best. You need to do your part and go out and buy one.
Your question of the day is, Japanese writing consists of how many different alphabets? What's up, Sydney High? Today is April 17th and I'm Zach.
And I'm Megan. And your weather for tonight will be a low 50 and tomorrow will be a high of 75.
And here are your afternoon announcements.
Class officer applications for the 2015-2016 school year are now available. Also available are student government member applications and student government scholarship applications. All applications are due April 24th and you can pick them up in Mr. Bickle's room.
If you are wanting to donate to After Prom, there's still time. You can donate $25 of whatever you choose. After Prom is April 25th from 11:30 p.m. to 2 a.m. If you have any questions, please go see Renee Davis.
The Sydney Pool is looking for young and responsible men and women to be lifeguards this summer. If you're interested, please go to the office and grab yourself an application. And if you have any questions, you need to call Coach Connor at the Sydney Middle School or via email.
Senior exams are on May 20th, 21st, and 22nd. The senior clap out is on May 22nd. You must have all your books, fees, and fines paid by May 22nd. If you do not have them paid, you cannot participate in graduation. Any questions, please see the main office.
The last blood drive of the school year is May 15th from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. in the small gym. Those who are wanting to donate must be 16 years or older, weigh 110 pounds or more, and bring an ID with them when they donate. Those who donate will get a free t-shirt with their donation, and those who donate 3 times will get red cords to wear at graduation. So eat a big breakfast and drink plenty of water before donating.
It's time for the 2015 awards. The list for the grades are posted outside the main office and outside the girls' restroom by the cafeteria. See Miss Inman if you have any questions. Also, perfect attendance is posted outside the main office. If you have any questions on that, please see Miss Chavez. The award ceremony will be held May 7th.
Senior exams are on May 20th, 21st, and 22nd. The senior clap out is on May 22nd. You must have all your books, fees, and fines paid by May 22nd. If you do not have them paid, you cannot participate in graduation. Any questions, please see the main office.
Prom tickets go on sale next week for $10 a piece outside the cafeteria. While you're out there, go ahead and vote for your prom king and queen on one of the 5 Chromebooks that are out there. Or take 30 seconds out of your lunch and vote. Or better yet, why don't you just vote while you're watching this?
The Sydney Pool is looking for young and responsible men and women to be lifeguards this summer. If you're interested, please go to the office and grab yourself an application. And if you have any questions, you need to call Coach Connor at the Sydney Middle School or via email.
Senior exams are on May 20th, 21st, and 22nd. The senior clap out is on May 22nd. You must have all your books, fees, and fines paid by May 22nd. If you do not have them paid, you cannot participate in graduation. Any questions, please see the main office.
The last blood drive of the school year is May 15th from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. in the small gym. Those who are wanting to donate must be 16 years or older, weigh 110 pounds or more, and bring an ID with them when they donate. Those who donate will get a free t-shirt with their donation, and those who donate 3 times will get red cords to wear at graduation. So eat a big breakfast and drink plenty of water before donating.
It's time for the 2015 awards. The list for grades are posted outside the main office and outside the girls' restroom by the cafeteria. See Miss Inman if you have any questions. Also, perfect attendance is posted outside the main office. If you have any questions on that, please see Miss Chavez. The award ceremony will be held May 7th.
Innovation, the guiding hand that encourages progress. We feel the impact of and see the testaments to the work of innovators every day.
We benefit from the jobs created by multi-billion-dollar industries.
We are helped when we are down on our luck by social relief groups.
We are assisted in our endeavors by medicines, vehicles, and computers.
Our world is as marvelous and full of possibility as it is because of innovators like the 4 people we are here to recognize tonight.
They have distinguished themselves not only as Sydney students, but as people of vision and character who actively make a difference in the world.
It is with the greatest pleasure that we acknowledge and induct into the Sydney City Schools Hall of Honor our guests here tonight.
Mr. Bassett's innovations can be found in the charitable actions throughout his life, which are rooted in the welfare of mankind. Todd Bassett is one of the few who can put his skills to extraordinary work through charity and service. Todd Bassett attended Sydney High School from 1955 to 1957 and has made a name for himself and represented Sydney in an admirable way. Todd is married to Carol Bassett and currently lives in Old Orchard Beach, Maine. Even after retirement, he is still very active in the Salvation Army, being given many opportunities through the program. Todd Bassett attended Sydney High for 3 years, and during his senior year, his family was sent to Cincinnati, Ohio to do work for the Salvation Army, thus not being able to continue his career at Sydney High. Todd graduated from Hughes High School and continued his studies onto Asbury University, where he met his wife. He graduated from this university with a Bachelor of Arts degree and a minor in speech and dramatics. After graduation, he continued to teach freshman history at Lafayette Junior High School. In 1963, he proceeded on to the Salvation Army Training School in the Bronx. Carol and Todd were appointed to Hackensack, New Jersey as commanding officers. In 1967, they were selected to be training officers and ranked as captains with major training responsibilities. Bassett and his wife then served the Salvation Army in New Jersey and eastern Pennsylvania from 1969 to 1978. After his service, he was appointed as the assistant principal for the training school for the next 4 years. His next 17 years were dedicated to regional leadership positions and Salvation Army programs. While Bassett was a divisional commander in eastern Pennsylvania, he managed to conduct a $2 million campaign. The campaign helped the Salvation Army open new shelters, senior citizen shelters, and ministries. In 1983, he became Chief Secretary, second in command of the Eastern Territory in Nyack, New York. Later, he and his wife were appointed to serve as national leaders of the Salvation Army in America. In 2002, Bassett was invited to travel with President George W. Bush on Air Force One to assist victims of Hurricane Katrina.
The Salvation Army partnered with the Red Cross and federal emergency officials to coordinate initial efforts on the ground.
We try to be the first in and the last out.
Commissioner Todd Bassett headed to the Gulf Coast to assess the damage and encourage Salvation Army workers already there.
Todd Bassett was not only an asset to our community in high school, but an asset to our nation. He has accomplished many achievements over the years. Todd Bassett has made a positive impact on many lives. Sydney City Schools is proud to induct Todd Bassett into this year's Hall of Honor.
Innovative thinking can be a powerful tool, and in the right hands it can be used to better the lives of others. Throughout his life, with determination and willpower, Donald L. Manning did exactly that. Manning made critical inventions that contributed to the bus industry and are still being used today, and being built upon for better and more effective components. In his lifetime, he produced parts that will forever make an impact in the bus industry, including inventions that help people with disabilities. Without his innovative way of thinking, we wouldn't have some of the many inventions he created. Donald Manning was born in 1916 in Sydney, Ohio. While in high school, he enjoyed singing in the Sydney High School chorus, and he also sang in a choir at his local church. In 1933, he graduated from Sydney High School. Following graduation, he attended The Ohio State University for 2 years, majoring in mechanical drafting. After Donald graduated from The Ohio State University, he went to the Navy for 3 years during World War II. Donald and his wife Courtney then moved to Bloomfield, Michigan, where he began working for General Motors. By 1960, Donald was chief engineer and began working on many inventions, including the power transfer unit and the steam bus. By 1975, Donald Manning had decided to open his own company, Donald L. Manning Associates. His wife Courtney became the secretary and treasurer of the company. 10 years later, he began to create what is known as the World Bus. In 1989, he created the handicap lift and an anti-rolling device for wheelchairs. It is important to note that his greatest inventions were influenced by his daughter Londra, who had multiple disabilities.
Maybe he felt as if he wanted to give other people who had disabilities, the things that they needed to get around, the things that they needed to make their life a little easier.
Throughout Donald Manning's career, he was recognized for his achievements. In 1985, he received a letter from the Secretary of Transportation, Elizabeth Dole, highlighting his creativity and his vision of the future. He also received a personal letter from the President of the United States, Bill Clinton. He thanked him for his many years of dedication and stated, "Your steadfast devotion serves as an example of caring and leadership to which we can all aspire." Donald Manning had a passion and a drive in the engineering industry, which helped him to make innovations that helped disabled individuals. Outside of his passion for engineering, he loved to spend his free time gardening.
His gardens were quite extensive, and they were a very big part of what he enjoyed doing.
After retiring, Donald Manning and his wife moved to Orchard Lake, Michigan, where Donald passed away a few years later in 2004. We are pleased to introduce Donald L. Manning for the Hall of Honor this year.
Introducing Mr. Ken Montier, class of 1977. Ken Montier started his career at Sydney High in 1973. He was a great student and was involved in multiple extracurriculars such as marching band, concert band, and National Honor Society. Mr. Montier transferred to JVS at the beginning of his junior year and thrived immensely in the learning environment. In the spring of Ken's senior year, he was awarded the Copeland Scholarship. The techniques he learned at JVS through their machine trades class helped Ken prepare for his college experience at the University of Dayton. The University of Dayton was an easy choice for Ken, as it was not too far away from home. Through hard work and dedication, Ken gained a bachelor's degree in technology. Mr. Montier began his career outside of college at Emerson Climate Technologies here in Sydney, Ohio in 1984. Ken started at Emerson as a mechanical engineer working on product development activities. Through hard work and innovative ideas, Ken worked his way up to Vice President of Engineering.
I always say I never really held up my hand to be a manager, but I think I always was vocal enough that people, at some point someone said, well, if you think you know how to do this, why don't you be the manager and we'll give you a few people. And so I was given some projects, and so that was my first opportunity to move into management.
Ken is currently an active member of the American Society of Mechanical Engineers and serves as an advisor for the University of Dayton's engineering councils and their industrial committees. Ken also serves on the Wilson Memorial Board of Directors and the Industrial Advisory for the HVAC/R program at UVCC. Through his innovation, he also holds 12 compressor-related patents and is a co-author for a paper on scroll technology. Outside of work, Ken enjoys playing snare drum in the Sydney Civic Band.
I'm a drummer. I work early mornings as just a chance to get a little piece. I work on piano a little bit. My wife's a pianist, so over time I've taught myself a little bit on the keyboards.
Ken has always had a deep passion for music, which led him to serve on the Raise the Roof for the Arts Board of Directors at the Downtown Sydney Theater. Mr. Montier has also been awarded the Silver Beaver Award by being a leader to the Boy Scout and Cub Scout programs in the area. Mr. Montier's ability to give is expressed through his involvement with the United Way. In 2007, Mr. Montier's leadership led to the goal of $1,255,000 in donations to be achieved and well surpassed. One of the best qualities about Mr. Montier is he is very humble and cares very much about this community. He has not only succeeded in making innovations for HVAC technology, but he has also accomplished being a great citizen to us all. Mr. Montier is truly an amazing representation of what Sydney City Schools stands for and could not be more deserving of this award. Not only does Mr. Montier have the utmost respect for this award, but he feels honored to be among some of the best people known in Sydney City Schools history.
Innovation comes in many forms and in many places. For some, it means bucking old systems and leaving a mark on an industry. That is exactly what Todd Taylor, an authority on sales and professional sports and part of the SHS class of 1990, has done. Early successes occurred in Todd's high school career. As three-time class president, he demonstrated his leadership, and as an athlete, he lettered twice in baseball and 3 times in football. As a senior, he helped lead the 1989 Sydney football team to the state semifinals. He was chosen as an all-conference and all-Ohio receiver, an honor given as a result of his talent and hard work. After high school, Todd attended The Ohio State University, where he graduated in 1995. He worked for a corrugated packaging company until 1998, when he decided to apply for a new job.
I actually learned that the Columbus Blue Jackets, or at the time they weren't even the Blue Jackets, but Columbus was being awarded an NHL expansion franchise. I thought that'd be a lot of fun, so I put together a little self-marketing campaign, and lo and behold, I was the first ticket salesperson hired for a yet-to-be-named NHL franchise.
The Blue Jackets saw immense success under Todd, who led the franchise for 6 years with creative marketing strategies, such as the profitable stock split and stock split vesting programs to generate and retain season ticket holders. Todd left the Blue Jackets in 2004 to repair the NBA's Portland Trail Blazers. He followed this period in Oregon with one in Wisconsin, where he used charity programs and season ticket holder tenure rewards to propel the MLB's Milwaukee Brewers to their 4 highest attended consecutive seasons despite the effects of the Great Recession. After over 4 years with the Brewers, Todd was brought in by the Texas Rangers, led by CEO and current University of Colorado athletic director Rick George, who said that even after Todd's departure, ticket sales boomed from 2.1 to 3.4 million. In 2011, Todd received an opportunity to work closer to home as the NBA and WNBA franchises, the Indiana Pacers and Indiana Fever, asked him to come work for them. Todd accepted their offer and still works for the business today. Throughout his career, Todd has implemented innovative marketing strategies and incentives to retain and excite customers. Many of these programs are widely used today. Todd's brilliance in marketing was recognized by Sports Business Journal, which put him on their annual 40 Under 40 list of young executives in professional sports. Todd is married to Jennifer Worms and is the father of 3 children. It is with great respect that we induct Todd Taylor into the Sydney City Schools Hall of Honor. To better understand what innovation means to people, we asked Sydney High School students what innovation meant to them.
Innovation to me means to revolutionize your job or profession.
Innovation sets a leader from a follower.
Innovation to me means to improve or better something in your environment.
Innovation is striving for the next step in life.
Innovation is the absolute pursuit of a new idea.
Innovation is breaking through impossible barriers.
Innovation is trusting your own ideas.
Innovation is never settling.
Innovation is seeing opportunity in everything.
Innovation is doing something different than everyone else and making it better.
These 4 individuals are innovative. They have pursued new ideas, and they have broken down barriers. Sydney High School Digital Media Productions is proud to introduce Mr. Bassett, Mr. Manning, Mr. Montier, and Mr. Taylor to the Sydney City Schools Hall of Honor.